Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. We had a very big pump yesterday for BTC and also right away quite the retracement, and we are going to dive in exactly what happened and where do we go from here. Do we now need to be bullish or bearish? If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Without further ado, let's really start diving in, and we are only going to look at BTC USD on this smaller range, so the range that we have been trading in the last few days. And I completely missed this pump because I am right now in Asia, and this was 4 a.m. for me, 5 a.m. when the whole move was over, so I completely missed it. But if you were awake in Europe, then you probably caught the move, and the States had it in the afternoon, so that was a very nice trade. This was 100% a liquidity run, so the shorts are just closing out. That triggers a lot of buys, and then you just see this massive spike up. And we already talked about it yesterday, that if you want to take a long, you want to do it above these highs right here, because that is where the stops are for the shorts, and these are then right away all being taken out. That of course also backs then the question, is there still liquidity underneath here? You betcha there is. So it wouldn't be an ultimate FU to eventually also go down, take the liquidity here from the bottom and then go higher. That is a sincere scenario that I'm taking into account right now. Something else that I am, let me keep this white, I like that a little bit more. Something else that I'm looking at right now and already put it in is that we have a very nice golden pocket above us. If we reach it, and we are then retracing, that will be a super bearish confirmation. Then we failed to make a higher high, but also you can see that this just spiked up and right away spiked down. So we also gave back most of the move. That in itself is just very bearish. And if you may remember the last couple of weeks, we have just seen Bitcoin pumping up, holding, pumping up, holding, and then it's kind of stair-stepping higher. This phase right here, that is then pretty bullish, because it just shows that there are enough buyers in the market to keep that price at that certain level. You may be waiting for your retrace to get in, but that just doesn't occur at all. And this is the absolute opposite. So price is moving higher and then just drops down right away, showing that there are not enough buyers to hold up the price. Right now, fighting between value area high and the point of control. Value area high at 23,000, point of control at 22,900. Quite a small range. Like I said, I'm looking out for this golden pocket, 23,440 until 23,470. But underneath us is also a nice golden pocket, which, if I'm not mistaken, we just hit. I pulled that from this high right here that we put in yesterday to the low, and then you could say, you know what, we had our retracement to the golden pocket and now going higher. On the smaller time frames, so far it doesn't look all too pretty, therefore I also didn't take it yet. Maybe it was a bit stupid, but on the other hand, yes, you have a bit of a bullish divergence here on the 12 minute, but the money flow is not nice at all. And also on an even smaller time frame like the 6 minute, the money flow here was still pretty deep until this candle right here, and now we are slowly going higher. So actually what I want to see is maybe one more tap, because also the price difference between these 2 points is just not so big. We're really talking about, what is it, 280, yeah, 22,860, and this one is 22,900. So this in Bitcoin standards is just not a very huge difference. Yes, you could have played it and then you're probably up now if you exactly caught low 0.5%, but this is just not also the kind of reaction you want to see. What would be nicer if we dump down one more time and then a bit more of a faster reaction, then you know that there's a lot of buying power at a certain level, but this kind of slow grind is not so convincing for me. If you want a long BTC, and of course then you need to be a little bit careful, because like I said, we are at point of control. Right away the resistance value area high above us. We also have the daily open right at this level, but on the macro it just looks very bearish. This is on the 4 hour, and you can just see how the money flow is coming down. The momentum waves are already coming down. We already printed multiple bearish divergences. I mean, this was also now a very big one with this spike up and then the momentum wave here lower. Not yet a red dot, but all signs are there that it just looks pretty bad and we can retrace any moment. If we start losing this range, so the trading range where we are in right now, and then I'm not talking about taking liquidity and then go higher, but really losing the range, maybe bearish retest and then to go lower, then I think we are due for a much bigger correction, because let's be honest, also on much higher time frames we are just overbought to the tits. If I'm looking at the RSI, just a regular RSI, and I'm taking in the daily, these are really bull market numbers. If you can see just how long already the daily is overbought, and I mean extremely overbought. Went as high as let me see, 87, and right now at 81, and the time from being overbought until now is already 15 days. That on a daily time frame is quite long. So this is just asking for a little bit of a retracement, and therefore I am also on the macro more leaning bearish. What we also are seeing right now is, when we're talking about the macro, that we are still fighting with this value area high on this very big macro time frame. You can see that also yesterday, then with this spike, we tried to go above and right away got a retracement. So this is just very heavy resistance. That 23,000, 24,000, that is just very heavy resistance. So excuse me, it's going to be interesting to see how we're going to develop in the next couple of days. But let's be honest, after such a big move, it would be nice if we maybe see a little bit of a bigger retracement. Something like this actually would be nice, maybe then to the golden pocket to really fuel the rocket for a next move up. So right now a little bit difficult, but I would say if we first sweeping the lows, then you can look for higher. If you go to the golden pocket first and we eventually bounce back, then I would look for a short, or if we again S&P this high and then go lower, I will also look for a short. This time I hope it will happen during my my time that I'm awake here in Asia. Quick look here at the S&P 500 future market. What I just want to show you is that we are really fighting with this support and resistance line that already came in since the beginning of 2022. And you can see how many times the price just moved up and down, up and down, up and down. I actually really thought that we lost it yesterday until we got that bigger bounce up, and then eventually we closed the day almost at zero. But at that time that we got this push up, of course we also got here the push up for BTC. So you can see that these things are just very heavily correlated. If one goes up, the other one goes up, and the other way around when it goes down. So I really like to ask you and challenge you to have a look at the S&P 500, or better yet the future market, the ES1 exclamation mark if you're searching it in Tradingview. That is a very good indicator to look at. If you like the content, again, please do me a favor, like and subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share the video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I update you there during the day multiple times. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.